What's up guys, this is the final video on our Syria tour. We are in Damascus. We're heading to a orphanage and thereafter we'll be going down to central Damascus and giving our final salutations to the holy shrine of Lady Ruqayya, heading back to Zaynab and then heading over to Amman to return back. And we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the video. End of the tour to Syria, to Zaynab. My last full day here. Been a really good journey, been really eye-opening. Of course it would be, coming to such a place with all that's gone on, not just its history, its religious significance, its other merits, but also, as everyone knows, it's been in the news over the last 10 years and it still is in the news. It's considered a very dangerous place to be. Of course I've come here on a visit to a religious site and also to see the place. It's unique. It's a place where a lot of people don't go to, but a lot of people also still do frequent. There are many tourists, religious tourists here from all over the world, and you meet people from the Middle East, from Africa, from Europe, and from North America. So, and it's also, this particular neighborhood is developing. It's just hotels after hotels, specifically for, and as you can see behind me, that's a hotel being built, and it's amazing being here. So I've just prayed the Fajr prayer at the mosque over there, and here we have huge pots ready for serving food, cooking food of course, and then serving to people for free. And this is, you'll find everywhere. I've just had a glass of hot milk and a cookie, just to freshen up this morning and just after prayers. And this is how it is here. People are very selfless, and this is what one of the beauties of coming to these places is. You see selflessness from people, devotion, and they attach to something spiritual, transcendent, and that gives them this strong sense of being selfless and removing the ego. That's what it's all about. Hotels after hotels being built in this area. Some of them have obviously stopped in terms of their building works. That's another one, and that's the one I'm staying in, Sayyidatu Sham. A decent hotel, given what you can get around here. It's one of the better hotels. Here I'm in an orphanage in Syria, in Damascus, and I'm just going to take a look how it is. We were at Jilul Amal last week, and we're going to just have a look and see how the orphanage here is. And we know Syria has been ravaged by so much, and there are so many orphans and so many people in need here. We have a basement down there. This is the hall for prayers and various functions for the kids. End of the day, in wars, the people who are affected are the kids, the women, and this is a generation which suffers in war. Innocent children, innocent people. And that's the reality of war, and we see war everywhere. We were in Jilul Amal We see what's going on around the world, everywhere. Afghanistan, Iraq.
Due to the war that we
So this orphanage does everything from teaching sewing to having mental health classes, giving cognitive behavioral therapy for kids who are traumatized, for people who suffer from ADHD and things. And the range of things they're offering is amazing. They're giving not just a place for education and learning and stay, but also a place for creating social awareness amongst people. And it's a really, really good project. It's something which people should be encouraged to work with and to aid them in whatever way possible.
But when they come, they have to wear it.
Recycle clothing, helping people utilize everything that's at their disposal, and also to do some sewing.
So she likes, and then the child of course likes mobiles, like computer. Now my child is expected.
This is for autistic and kids with learning difficulties,
but he can't communicate.
And giving them the ability to communicate and understand social circumstances.
No, it's not flexible. We have a way to oblige to change the behavior. So we have also
So it's a 2-story building. It's quite big, but you've got to climb steps because electricity isn't always available. And this is the upper area, and it's an open area. And remember, battles were raging around here. There were gunshots and bombs going off and all sorts going on around here. We could see it's relatively peaceful. There's a garden out there, but there were battles here. There were raging battles, and people were being killed and everything. The scene is painful. There's so many children which are orphaned, mothers that have lost their kids, people that have lost limbs, and it's a very, very strange, surreal and sad place. And to hear the sounds of those kids, there's a lot of pain also in those sounds. The trauma, it's just indescribable.
to Iraq, the last bus, then I stayed with my mother. It was a terrible night. And the clashes on the roof of our house.
And then the top on Amman.
Road was behind the main road, but they were going fishing.
You got maps.
We cleared around 20 to 30 kilometers. We disappeared the whole.
So I'm just being told some amazing things. In this neighborhood, the area which I came from, which is Dara, which until last year there were pitched battles going on in that area. There was gunfire, there was killing, there were cars exploding, and that was in the Dara area. Just last year there were pitched battles going on. This was a battle zone, and the people around here were besieged, and they were openly saying to kill people because they followed a certain ideology, a certain version of Islam, and they were openly being their killing was openly being advocated, and these people then survived and have now continued to hopefully rebuild this country, which is a very, very long way away from being rebuilt.
Inshallah.
United States and Pakistan.
We're in the location called Hay Al-Abbasiyin, the Abbasid square.
Videos and a series of misconduct. إذا تنهدم كل العمر وحنا Don't make me call Abu Israel. There's wicked things coming.
The shrine Assalamu alayki ya Ruqayya bint al-Hussein in Damascus. The Souk Hamidiyya is not too far, and the Jami' Umawi, the Grand Umayyad Mosque, is also not too far also. And this is in central Damascus. Very old market, Souk Hal. See, the market continues around the corner, and it's a little chaotic but organized. This is Souk Ali Baba, Souk Haramiya, Souk Ali Baba. So this is another market, city of markets. We've had Souk Hamidiyya, we've had Souk Hal, and now we have Souk Ali Baba.
So Amigo tells you everything as well, but the UI and the
Bab Tuma, a nice mosque. And this is Bab Tuma. Going past the Burj al Sa'a, just past the Burj al Rose. Now we're going towards the Zaynab district. This is Bab Tuma. باب الطومة. هذا أقدم الأبواب أو لا this is one of the oldest gates to the old city. باب الطومة. نعم. نعم. محي الدين. هذا مسجد ضرار بن الأسود. مقام موجود. مقام of a famous companion of the Prophet. الضرار بن الأسود. Here we have the maqam of Ubay ibn Ka'b, another famous companion of the Prophet, just over here. So to the right we have Jordan, to the left we have Iraq. So we have to the right we have the west, هذا شرقي, and on the left we have the east, and the Zaynab district is to the right, the west of Damascus. صح تمام. Right here I am at the grave of Ali Shariati, the very famous individual. Right, this is the grave of Markad al-Dr. Ali Shariati, and it is in the graveyard just by the shrine of Sayyida Zaynab salawatullahi عليها. see the beautiful minarets just from there. A lovely evening here at the Zaynab shrine. This is my last day and I'm leaving. We have the adhan going on at the back. I've just come from Ali Shariati's, the famous revolutionary thinker and sociologist from Iran, well known for many of his works, but for a forgotten individual. And behind me is the marqad, the resting place of Dr. Ali Shariati. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon him, forgive his sins and raise his status in the afterlife, inshallah. And the azan is just going off. I'm going to go and pray and bid farewell to the city of Sham, to city of Damascus, to Syria, and hopefully not for the last time, because we would always want to visit the granddaughter of the Prophet, Sayyida Zaynab salawatullahi alayha wa salamullah alayha wa ala abiha wa ummiha wa jaddiha. So I'm going to sign off here today and call it a day and a fitting place and time to go and pray and reflect. Assalamu alaikum. Right, just gonna leave this area, and that's where the grave of Ali Shariati is. And I'm gonna go through this door and we're gonna head out onto the streets here. We'll close this door from the graveyard and head to the mosque to pray. Absolutely necessary. Wajib after prayers. Pomegranate juice. Subhanallah. This is the final farewell to this city of Damascus, and I'm in the best location I could be, which is the shrine of the granddaughter of the Prophet and the daughter of Ali ibn Abi Talib and Fatima al-Zahra, peace be upon them all. And it's been a great journey, it's been an interesting journey, it's been a place where we've had a lot of eye-opening encounters with people, with the scenery, with the devastation, and it's a strange dystopia in a certain way, but at the same time it's very uplifting to see the spirit, faith, living faith in people in action. And also coming here to the shrine, it's very peaceful, it's Fajr, and as you can see behind me, people are praying, people are offering their salutations and feeling the spiritual ambience of the holy shrine of Sayyida Zaynab salamullahi عليها. And I think this is going to be the final point. This is where we're going to end the video, and we're going to end our tour of Syria, and hopefully it's not going to be the last time we are in Syria, and it's not the first, but it's been amazing, and also at the same time slightly traumatic, as I say. What you see in terms of the devastation, it's a very, very harsh reality, and we only pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to bless Ahlul Sham, the people of Syria, and bring peace, security and prosperity to this region, and by the holy sake and of this grand personality that is buried here. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right, having a brilliant meal here in Amman in Jordan after a very long and tiresome border crossing. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone coming to Syria. Always use Beirut. But this meal is slightly allaying all of that headache. Lovely meal here in Amman, Jordan. So this is where I've had a lovely meal. Maxim At-Turki, Mat'am Maxim At-Turki, and a great host, the owner, and a great meal. And now we're in Amman and heading off to the airport and calling it a day. It's been a long day. It started at 5 o'clock and now it's time to go. So yeah, I'm calling it a day here, and that is the end of the tour to Syria, to Zaynab, to Damascus, and now we're ending in Amman. Of course, it would have been nice to get here earlier. We were stuck for over 6 and 7 hours at the border with the shall we say, carefulness of the Jordanians checking everything. So now we're just going to be heading to the airport and calling it a night. It's been an amazing trip. It's been a fantastic trip to Syria. It's been eye-opening, and it's also been very traumatic to see the orphans, the children, the destruction, the isolation, the ghost town. But at the same time, it's mixed feelings. You leave with a heavy heart, and it definitely softens the heart also to see such destruction in the modern world. Is really traumatic. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone.